Good morning and welcome to the first video response to a discussion board in American Lit. I'm taking the time to respond to the introduction discussion board, even though you probably don't need as much feedback on that one as you will on some others. One thing I wanted to say that I really liked is that people are already encouraging each other, and that's very important in a class like this. I know that sometimes in the classes that I take, I feel a little behind what others are doing, or I feel like maybe I'm not doing as great a job. And when my classmates write me and tell me that they like to see what I'm up to, or that they think what I'm doing is good, it really helps encourage me. And so I appreciate you doing that for each other, and I hope that that positive attitude will continue. I feel like I know a lot of you, even though I haven't even seen you face to face, and I hope that you too feel that sense of community, because I think that's important in class when you take a class, and I like to try to recreate that in the online class. Some of you are related, as we find on the Eastern Shore. Regina is cousins with Brittany, and Ashley's mom used to babysit Christy. And so, and Patrick and Beth are brother and sister. Beth is not going to be with us this summer. She decided to put the class off until the fall, and I appreciate that, but I still kind of wanted to note that Patrick and Beth are brother and sister. So that is kind of fun. Something else that is a common denominator among a lot of students in class is the fact that your parents, April, Joey, Melissa, and not Joey Schwindeman. Joellen Rice likes to be called Joey, so Joey R. Robert, Patricia, Sue, Beth, all of you are parents, and so this online venue might give you that chance to get work done when you can fit it in. So I really respect those of you, who have jobs, who have families, and have so many other commitments and obligations, and yet you're trying to make the time to further your education so that you can pursue, other goals and dreams and aspirations that you have. So I really, hats off to you and applaud you there. A lot of business people in class. A lot of people are majoring in business or planning to major in business or business management. We have a few scientists. Patrick Dillon, who's into biology, and Radash, who's already an engineer, but having to get the piece of paper to kind of go along with what he already does. And so, that's cool. I've had some really great science people in American Lit class, and can't understand why they're not English majors. So I know that you all do well. One thing I did want to say, and take the time to say now, one strategy you might consider, because grammar, punctuation, complete sentences, that kind of thing, that is an important quality for these discussion boards. You do want to use standard rules of standard written English. And, Susie expressed concern about that. And so far, Susie, your stuff looks good. But a couple others of you, and I'm not going to say who right now. If I have to, I'll email you privately, aren't really following the rules at the level that I would like to see. So one way to battle that, and this will help some other issues as well, is to go ahead and compose what you write in Word or whatever word processing program that you use. That way you can use some of the spell check and grammar check tools to help. The other thing it can allow you to do is to print out your work and maybe get someone you trust to proofread to make sure that it's up to snuff. And then once you're satisfied with it, and you can save as you go, as you know, in word processing programs, and once you're satisfied, then you just copy and paste it into the discussion board. And the reason I say this, it's one way to take care of some of those grammar punctuation issues and to get your work done ahead of time, which is always good. But the other thing is, if Blackboard isn't acting right, Susie had a little trouble with Blackboard, and she lost a great post that she had done. And there's nothing more frustrating than that. If you save it in a word processing program first and copy and paste and Blackboard acts up, you haven't lost your work. You've just going to have to do it again, which is kind of frustrating, copy and paste again, but it's not nearly as frustrating as having to rewrite. So that's what I have to say. I love the positive attitude. I love getting to know everybody in class. I'm anticipating good things from everyone. Consider using word processing to help you write really following rules of punctuation and grammar. You use word processor to help you with that, and to also bypass possible problems that Blackboard sometimes gives you. So thank you very much. This is the first response. This is in Keller, Virginia. I'm recording this, and stay tuned for the response to Native American versus European Worldview Discussion Board feedback. Have a great day.